Hello everyone, I'm Steve from Arctic Sunrise. Welcome here at the Arctic Sunrise studio. We thought it might be interesting to do a little video series about some tracks from our upcoming album, and tonight we have a closer look at Silent Tears. So here we are, that's the arrangement of Silent Tears, and I just show you a few things you hopefully find interesting or not. So I'll show you where we got the inspiration for the song. As some of you might know, I like old drum computers, so this song started with an old drum computer. It's actually the one over here. It's a Keytech, or later built by Suzuki. It's a cheesy Japanese 80s drum machine, and I recorded one pattern with this machine which sounds like that. That was one of the main things. You might laugh about it, but later on it might make sense. And the second thing was some kind of simple arpeggio. I recorded on a synthesizer that's called the Roland System 100M, and it was a very simple arpeggio, and without effects it sounds like this. So that's not very exciting, so I was trying something with some effects. I used Guitar Rig, which I like a lot, and tons of reverbs. And after the effects it sounds like this. And it creates this nice atmosphere which I like a lot. And this was really the foundation for the track. And then we decided to record a real bass guitar for the track. We recorded it with an old Roland bass from the 80s. It's called the Roland G77. That's real played bass, was played by Thorsten, our singer, who's also a very good bass player, but it's a simple bass line and it goes like this. And I used this 2 times, and the second time I used some distortion, and it sounds like this. And then I add the drum loop, which I recorded first. It still sounds a little shaky, so I added a few more drums. First of all, I used a Yamaha RX5, which is this big guy here. It's another classic 80s machine, and I recorded the snare, which I distorted to a little mixing desk, and I recorded some extra hi-hats, and then it sounds like this. Then I recorded some more drums. I recorded some effect drums and another hi-hat, and I just switch on a few things. And at the end I decided the only modern thing I need to get everything together is a more modern bass drum. So that's the only plug-in I used for the drums. It was battery, and all the drums and the bass and the arpeggio together sound like that. Which I think has a nice kind of 80s vibe, and I show you a few more things. I recorded a lot of tracks with my favorite modular synthesizer, which is a Roland System 100M, which we use a lot. So I doubled up the bass with a track from the 100M. I just played to you. It's this one here. And then I recorded a second track, and together they sound like this. Here's another one, and I used the original pad and one more track, and then it sounds like this. And on top of this, I added some sweeps. Just switch on. They sound like this. Then I added a few chords, which I did with an old Akai synthesizer from the 80s. It's called the AX63. Or is it the AX60? I think it's the AX60. So, and this sounds like that. And then we are almost there. So if I play more together, let's see how it sounds. Get the drums, and then it sounds like the track. And the last thing I want to show you tonight here from my night shift in the studio is the vocal, the most important part of the song. And since Thorsten is a very good singer, I think we do not use a lot of tracks. Actually, we did 2 takes for this song, and I rather take one good take. And I doesn't like copy and paste. And let's hear the vocals of the first verse.
Truth be told, no one ever comes as what they go. What to be, another fleeting memory.
That's one take, and I chopped it up in a few sections and insert some silence, take out some noises. And what I used is very basic. I used some compression and some equalizers, and all the reverb is out of the box. It's inside of the computer, where I use some Lexicon reverb, and I use the UAD tape echo, which I like a lot. And also one of my favorite plugins, it's from Softube. It's the Abbey Road collection that I use for the microphone. For the vocals we actually use a very cheap microphone. It's a very cheap clone of the classic SM58, but it fits for the vocals perfectly. The only thing we did were some small overdubs here and there.
No one ever comes as what they go.
Sounded a little bit like the telephone, and actually I think we used the telephone here to get this kind of effect, and together they sound like this.
What to be, another fleeting memory.
And when it comes to the chorus, I have a second track for the lead vocal of the chorus, which sounds like this.
You gotta find your life. Tomorrow gets another day.
This has a bit more of reverb and echo on it to make it stick out a little bit more. And for the chorus we used 2 more tracks of vocals where we did an overdub. I play them solo, and they sound like this.
Find your life. Tomorrow get.
That's just to get the lead vocal a little bit more thicker, and together they sound like this.
Find your life. Tomorrow gets another day.
and there's one more track which is also recorded with the telephone, and this is a second voice.
Tomorrow gets another day. True to high, your silence is away.
All right, that's it for tonight. That's a little overview of how we worked on Silent Tears, which just came out. And if you enjoyed this video, let us know and we make more videos. Kindly excuse my very bad English here and my German accent. So we have a last listen to the chorus of the song, and if you like it, you can buy it everywhere or listen for free on our Reverb Nation. So let's check out the chorus here.
You gotta find your life. Tomorrow gets another day. True to life, your silence is away. You got all tomorrow, change another day. Never find your life. Away, away, away.
Okay, thanks for watching, good night, and if you have any questions, just write it down in the comments for this video.